North Dakota. You got to find a cardiologist.
That's
In Fargo.
They're all eating chislic and shit up there. So it's
No, they eat buffalo everything.
Yeah.
Buffalo hot dogs. They're so good.
Have you spent much time there?
What was I doing? I met with the governor and his wife, and they put on these big addiction symposia periodically, and I was up there for one of those, and was there a couple days, and I loved it. Loved Fargo.
Do you, in your since you've worked in addiction for so long, do you find those kind of states are more hit hard by certain kinds of drug abuse waves?
Yes.
And
yes.
It is the white trash meth kind of stuff, or
no? It is the North American Indian alcoholic. Which are all over the streets of North Dakota.
Yeah.
And they are fine with the alcohol. They don't go on to other stuff. They stay you forget how bad alcoholism can get.
Yeah.
Because we're so used to seeing the drug stuff, which can make anybody a monster or a zombie. Yeah. But alcohol is just devastation. And there's a lot of that from the North American Indians up there.
Jesus.
Yeah. And they have their share of meth and heroin and other stuff that everybody's got.
I always wonder, because in the Northwest when I was in Portland, it was all just so much meth stuff. And
that's
so
meth.
Much.
It's meth opiates everywhere in the cities. If you're in a city, meth opiates, a big city. That's it, period. And the problem is the opiate, the one they're going for, they're seeking on the streets is fentanyl.
Yeah.
And getting that dosing just right that you don't kill yourself, very difficult. You're going to kill yourself eventually. Well, in the meantime, the meth is doing its thing to you, and eventually, in all cases, you get psychotic, and those are the guys with the machetes.
Yeah.
So now you have meth psychosis and fentanyl addiction. It's devastation. That is total devastation.
It's I think it's better in Portland than it was when I first got there, but I would bartend at night, and and 4 a.m. would roll, because they would do, the spot I worked at would have breakfast after 2, so lunatics would roll, and I would have to
that's all
just guys covered in blood, and just have to lock the door and be like, we'll all stay in here until the cops show up.
I hope you use that in your act. It's all good stuff. People are funny when they do drugs. They're just funny, and then they laugh about it in recovery. They're able to sort of make fun of it. It's just sad when they're in it.
Yeah.
But back to meth, Fedsmoker, guys, is a great example of the progression of meth addiction. It's a famous cool guy here at your mom's house. We've watched his videos for years, and and he got more and more psychotic, and kind of kept.
It's just a guy who was smoking meth and putting it on YouTube or something?
Well, we didn't actually see him smoking meth, but I promise. He was pulling his teeth out.
There's I mean, you don't, if it walks like a duck,
he was attacking security guards and things, always giving them shit.
Yeah.
And he's talking about how he works for the FBI and all. He's got usual meth stuff.
Yeah.
And
usual meth stuff.
But the point I want to make, I'm not sure if I've made out loud here, is that when meth kills, they go along for a long time and are super crazy and then die. They just doom.
The light switch goes off. Yeah?
They just die of something, a stroke, a heart attack. And
when meth kills.
Meth kills. And so this guy, our Fedsmoker, our friend, there he is. We'll see a little Fedsmoker.
I'm on record for a moment. What is this place anyways? What is this place?
You don't need to film me.
Oh, I'm doing a documentary. Listen here.
I don't care. I don't want to be
This is America, you dumb son of a bitch, okay?
You dumb son of a bitch. I'm a private person, and I don't want to be
I'm a fucking American, you stupid fuck. I can ask you anything I want.
He's so good, so good. Mike, where's the touch? Let's get to touch.
I can tell you no anytime I want.
Fucking baby in your face, okay, cocksucker?
You're the one who looks like a baby.
Baby.
Would you escape from jail?
What's up there, Chomo? Listen here. What do you guys? How do you get a job here, there, fuckface?
Well, not by talking like that.
Oh, you know what? You're fired, bud.
No, I'm not.
He says, touch my camera through the fence somewhere in there. But and he's found dead outside his car.
Yeah.
He just found lying by his car dead. And that's a typical meth death. Just typical. They're just boom, dead all of a sudden. So he's running around the country. He's running the country, acting like a Fedsmoker, and then boom.
Can we talk about one thing in that video real quick?
Anything.
How both sides can be wrong. Yeah. like that guy sucks too. I understand he's got a job where he sits in a booth all day and it's probably not fun.
Yeah.
But why is that guy going to be the thing that this is the thing maybe it's just the thing you get to hit back at that day.
It is. You're correct that his immediate defensiveness was a little.
You're just ready to you're already pissed about something, and now you have a now you have a bag to hit.
It should have been like, okay, sir, calm down.
It's but he was ready to go too.
Right.
Yeah.
Baby. I mean, you can see. But I guess people don't understand sick. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And they don't get they just think it's an asshole, and they're used to dealing with assholes, and they just respond as though somebody's an asshole.
In your years of seeing people working in addiction stuff, do you think people have a better understanding of it and just
Yes.
the social do you think there are more people reacting like that security guard now, or more people in the world are trying to be like, he's clearly fucked up, I don't want to talk to? They're not trying to fix them, but they're trying not to like unload both barrels the moment somebody like that approaches them.
Yes, I think yes, mostly, but it's gone all the way to a place that they're actually, in my opinion, negligent homicide. Because the point I'm making is that if you leave addiction untreated, particularly fentanyl and meth, it progresses and you die.
Yeah.
With high probability. It always progresses. And all these do-gooders are like, oh, no, they're slow. You got to meet them where they are. Just where, they want to do heroin. That's fine. You do heroin. It is fine that they do heroin, but they're going to die. And and their brain isn't working right.
Yeah.
And so we have to do something to help them or they will die.
Yeah.
And it's negligent not to do something. So they don't know the meth part yet, because the world knows the fentanyl part. They don't know the meth part yet. Because meth is just, boom, gone. And you're going to start to see those deaths now start to accumulate, because so many people, as you pointed out, on the streets have been on meth all these years now. It takes a long time for meth to kill.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That makes this a bit of... So how do people...
How do you intervene?
It's
very simple. You go, hey, man, you don't seem right. Do you really want to live like this? Here, have a cigarette. Let me give you a cigarette. Do you want something to eat? You okay? Do you want to stay like this? What? You can't stay on the street. You can't do it. And literally make it so they can't. And they go, so come with me. Come with me. We'll get you going. We'll get you cleaned up. We'll get you place to stay. Nobody does that.
Yeah. Nobody wants to. Well, both the security guard and the let them do heroin guy are the easiest answers.
Yes.
Yeah, they just happen to be two different ones.
Yes, that's right. But it's there's a way to do it to motivate people and to bring them in and to get through their denial and through the fog that they're in. And just go, let's go.
What kind of because
let's go. You come with me. Let's get you. What problem is we don't have any treatments. We don't have any psychiatrists.
There's no infrastructure.
We got nothing. We got nothing. And we're saying, fine, just stay here. And the fine, just stay here is murder. It's homicide, in my opinion.
Is there a place in the world you see people doing it well? Like that kind of...
most countries other than the United States do it fine. We're the only people that don't refuse to treat sick people with brain diseases because they're different. Yeah. They're not different. They're not different than a pancreas or a heart or anything. And so we don't do it. There are states that do it. I've been to some actual incarcerated programs in like Indiana were fantastic. It's possible to do good work if you just do it. And I know, and California, I know exactly what to do. I know exactly how many beds you need. I know how to staff it. I know how to structure it. I know how to fund it. Nobody will do it. They just won't do it. We need more psychiatrists. That's the one thing we do need. Yeah. And so without doubt, it's going to be very, very hard to do this.
Interesting. Yeah. It's wild to see it like play out in that way. Like if there's there's plenty of people I know who have these kind of issues, and I don't know what language you're supposed to use to talk to people because like it's too emotional sometimes when it's somebody
okay, let me give you some hints.
For me it is, right?
Okay, yeah,
I can be reactive, I guess.
Let me give you some hints.
Please.
Do not walk on eggshells. Do not. You're not helping them.
Yeah.
Okay, don't walk on eggshells. Use a lot of questioning and wonderment. Like, God, is this working? Are you okay? Do you feel okay? A lot of questions, even when you know what the answers are. Yeah. Just ask questions. Don't. Hey, you seem fucked up. No. Just a lot of,
what's on your head? Like,
you're cool. You're everything all right? Just open ended.
Why are you doing not?
I noticed you're doing something. I'm wondering what that was.
Yeah.
Is that working for you? Just a lot of. And then if you want, once you've done that, you can say, it's hard. I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
It's always okay to say that.
But give them try to give them non-acute, like you're not
don't
let them feel like you're making assumptions about them and stuff.
This world that we live in of daytime talk shows where people confront people.
Yeah.
That is the opposite of how you approach somebody with
that's
mental illness.
Insane.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's how you create a resistance and denial and force fields. You just come with lots of questions, lots of curiosity, lots of openness. And concern.
Yeah.
Don't show the concern yet, because that will create a little bit of because they want to keep using drugs, right?
Yeah.
That's their goal.
So it can create hostility for them in the sense.
That's the other thing. When they express righteous indignation, you're good. Use humor.
Yeah. Okay.
Go. All right. Come on, man. It's me. Come on. I'm here. I'm just asking questions. What are you doing? Do not let righteous indignation is the addict's machete.
Yeah.
Do not respond to it. Just laugh at it, and they'll calm down right away.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous when they do. I think it's hysterical, and for me, it's perfect because they're like, "What are you doing? It's me. You're gonna try that with me? Please, come on, let's go." So.